Action start!
比赛开始。
So for China, it will be Xinyao to open and close as we get our team salutes. And for Ukraine, it will be Alina DMYTRUK to open, Anya MAKSYMENKO to close. And the pleasantries are over. Jeff, what are we looking at?
China's in the gold medal match, but Ukraine, in my opinion, is the heavy favorite. Li finished 49th, Ni finished tied for 96th, JIANG finished tied for 94th. On Ukraine's side, CONRAD was tied for 13th. DMYTRUK was 24th, but she took second in the cadets. And the key is MAKSYMENKO. She had her bad day. She lost in the 64, finished 33rd. But within the last month, she won the Grand Prix in Budapest.
I was right there.
So and they defeated the defending champion of the United States.
She won the Grand Prix in Budapest at the age of 17.
Amazing. So, in my opinion, they are the odds-on favorite.
Well, MAKSYMENKO is junior world number 1, but she's senior world number 24.
Yeah.
Okay, is it David Sakbadze to referee the first 2 legs?
And MAKSYMENKO had the worst result of the 3, yet none of the Chinese fencers were even close. They didn't do very well in the individuals at all. So let's see what happens. It's a different team event's different. And while they go through the filling out process, let's see how do we get here. China was seeded 6th, and in the 64 had a bye. Then they beat the FIE junior team 45-34. Then they beat Azerbaijan 45-38. And then they beat traditional powerhouse France 34-32. And then they knocked off China. Then they beat Switzerland 45-28. Ukraine was seeded 5th, had a bye in the 64. Then they beat Brazil 45-25 pretty easily. Then Canada 41-37 in a real close one. Then they beat Hungary 45-36 before knocking off the defending champion United States 45-43. And that's how we got here.
Well, it is Li on the board first. That China would like to close out this fencing world championships with a medal, a gold medal.
And playing their own national anthem.
Exactly.
This is the very experienced, longtime referee, David Sakbadze of Georgia. The Senior World Championships will be held in his hometown of Tbilisi in July.
That's correct, and we'll be there.
And I think his voice is so prominent that if he was in Tbilisi right now, we'd still hear him.
Yes. Double.
What he did there is that Li had her weapon facing down towards the piste, and the rules say it has to be more than perpendicular. It has to be facing upward, more than parallel to the ground, rather. both fencers with pistol grips, so we expect to see a lot of blade actions here.
Double. Persistent white light.
Yep. Fixed.
Oh, ran out of time. We end the first 4-3. 3 in it for DMYTRUK, 4 in it for Li. In the second, it will be Qiyao on for China, and she will face Anya MAKSYMENKO.
Good first leg for Li. Sometimes the fencers creep up onto that line or in front of it or part of it. A lot of times the referees are very laissez-faire about that. But the more experienced referees like Sakvadze are very meticulous about enforcing the rules, as they should be. MAKSYMENKO quick on her feet there. She just missed on that first attack, and then she feints to the foot. So she's trying to set something up with her footwork.
Picks up the blade, gets the parry, gets the riposte. Wow.
Footwork. Her footwork is superior. So actually, she set up the first one with her footwork also. She drew out, she feinted forward, drew out the attack, made the simple repose. So Ni's going to have to figure out a way to negate or neutralize the superior footwork of MAKSYMENKO.
That's a pretty thankless task.
Yes, it's quite a feat. Footwork. You can see Ni a little bit lost there, like what to do next. Those are too easy.
Duck and counter attack from Anna MAKSYMENKO. Oh my.
Watch for her to do second intention here to try to draw a knee and take a blade action like she did on the second touch. You know something? Ni's had enough, it looks like. She'd rather keep it at 3. It looks like she's going to almost back off here. She does not want to engage MAKSYMENKO.
There's a minute left on the clock.
Yeah, so she'll take the P yellow if she has to, because she knows that she's up against someone who's a little bit quicker than her now.
You think?
Yeah, really. So she didn't want to engage there. She was actually walking away almost. Look at her.
You know, if you wait, MAKSYMENKO will come.
Which she didn't have to do. And if she got hit there, I'd be criticizing her for doing it. But she knows that she's got an advantage right now. Nice one there from Ni.
That's her first.
She went for the arm, continued to the inside target, which all épée fencers are taught to do. If you miss the arm, keep going. So MAKSYMENKO has turned a 1-point deficit into a 3-point lead by maximizing her footwork.
What am I going to do with you? So, 8, 5, 1 in it for Ni, 5 in it for MAKSYMENKO. We go to the third, and it will be JIANG, Huishuang on for China, Emily CONRAD on for Ukraine. Now, in 3, 4, and 5, we'll have CONRAD, followed by DMYTRUK, followed by CONRAD, and MAKSYMENKO we will not see again until the 6th leg and the 9th leg.
So this is going to be China's opportunity to inch a little bit closer against the other two.
So Denis Ostrovsky of Estonia up to referee the next 2 legs. Looks like they're going to burn off the first minute. Her hand goes up. So both athletes shown P yellow. Passivity.
I think she was happy. The referees say to the middle of the piece. You have to be in the middle there. Of course, they can come right over to the side the minute he says alley or fence. Double.
Good
job to get that double by Zhang. I really like the job that Ostrovsky and Sakvadze, these referees, are doing. In épée, you don't have a lot of calls to make with touches. You have a lot of housekeeping to do. And so far we've seen this getting on guard in the middle of the piece, not getting on guard with your foot on the on-guard line, not getting on guard with your blade facing the piece. So I like the fact that these guys are sticklers in enforcing these housekeeping rules.
Now Conrad back to the warning track. Comes flying out with a flash attack and gets picked off.
Yep. Oh, picked off early. It was early blade contact there. Well, with the big lead, Conrad really didn't have to go after them. They have the P yellow. They had a 3-touch lead going into this. Didn't have to be that over aggressive, and now it's to within 1.
Well, Jiang was as much responsible for that. And we will end the third 10-8.
All right, so Jiang chipped away by 1 there.
So 3 in it for Jiang, 2 for Conrad, and it will be Ni Qiyao back on for China to face Alina DMYTRUK.
Doesn't get any easier for Ni because first she was up against MAKSYMENKO. It was a 5-1 leg against her, and then DMYTRUK, who did 24th in the individual, the juniors, not bad, and took the silver medal in the cadets. Nice one by Ni to start this leg off. Nice one again. DMYTRUK is reacting.
Yeah.
She's got to provoke a little more.
She was trying to get a double there, but needs a little more defense.
And then in open field there, it gave Ni the chance to step back and pop her on the top of the wrist, it looked like, and to bring China into the lead. And that's a fortuitous double by Ni because she was out of distance, got parried, and she was very lucky to put that light on to get the double.
DMYTRUK was lucky not to get hit just then.
Ni's feeling it right now. She's quicker on her feet. She's provoking. DMYTRUK is reacting. With a minute to go, Ni's 5-1 ahead in this leg. Big turnaround leg for China. DMYTRUK looks tentative.
Yes. Yes, she does. Double. No reason why Knee wouldn't go for it, but time's run out. Yes, tentative.
Tentative. Hey, Knee brought her team from down 2 to up 2.
14-12. So 6 in it for Knee. 2 for DMYTRUK.
The wind was in their face coming. What's that?
Both those on doubles.
On doubles. The wind was in their face coming into that leg. Now it's at their back for a little bit.
So it will be Xinyao on to face Emily Conrad. No. It is Valeriia BILOUS-GRIDZHAK. The reserve, who actually had a pretty good day on juniors.
She made the top 16.
Yeah.
She had it's amazing. You made the top 16. You're not even fencing in the team event. That's a pretty deep team. Boom! Feint to the hand and then down towards the knee or the lower part of the leg. Again, takes the blade right down to the leg. All of a sudden now, Ukraine has to push a little bit.
Well, if, they end up nil point in this leg, they're going to be in deep trouble.
Whatever happens here, the X factor for them is that MAKSYMENKO has 2 more legs to go.
Double.
They just got to make sure it doesn't get away from them here. There's a good one.
Through single light.
Did you notice that Lee sort of was backing off a little bit? She's up 4. No reason to push.
That was nice.
2 in a row. Off the bench. Sakvaji said to fix the blade, you're allowed 1 centimeter of bend. It can go upwards or downwards. Of course, most fencers have it going downwards like that.
I think bringing in BILOUS-GRIDZHAK is a good move.
So far, Lee was a little bit at a distance there. She's lucky she didn't get hit.
Lee backing out. Time's running out here in the 5th, but to get it back to a 2-point margin was really important, and now it is the 6th, and Annie Maksymenko's back.
Well, this is a big one here for Ukraine, and it was a really good job by BILOUS-GRIDZHAK because she got hit early twice, and they were down 4, didn't look good. So that was a really good job by her to stay level.
What was the score at the end of that?
17-15, so it was 3-3 in that way. So the score is 17-15 for China. I'm going to propose for next year that Sakvaji, when he referees, it's without the microphone.
Yeah, the score is 17-15. He's sitting there looking at it and doesn't notice.
This is a big leg for Jiang to try to keep things close because Maksymenko is capable of rattling off these touches quickly and in bunches. Oh, she's quick. It's foot speed with her.
Jiang just pulled her knee back to avoid that hit.
Good one there. Maksymenko, yes, has been fainting towards the knee. What a boost this would be for China if Jiang can stay close with Maksymenko. And it would be as much of a boost for China, it could be deflating for Ukraine. So let's see if Maksymenko picks it up. Wow. Long attack was short, and she continued. Referee saying fix your blade. It's got to be a centimeter or less. And it's the fencer's obligation to get on guard like that. You're supposed to get a yellow card. Otherwise, Ref doesn't have to give him that courtesy, but most do.
Lovely.
Long attack, and the one-time 4-point deficit for Ukraine has evaporated. Now can she build on it?
She's got 1 minute to do it. And if anybody could, I think it would probably be her.
Not only is she quick, she's deceptively long.
Goes for the foot, gets it.
And gives the lead back to Ukraine. No more than one more for Zhang to give up here. It'll be okay.
Goes under 10, and time will run out here in the 6th. But 4 in it for MAKSYMENKO. 1.
MAKSYMENKO's +7
for Jiang.
After her first 2 legs. She did her job there. And I think under the circumstances, Jiang sort of did her job as well, and it could have been worse.
Well, this is a full substitution. So BILOUS-GRIDZHAK back on in the 7th to face Qiyao.
You know, CONRAD, who they took out, was +1 against Zhang in the 3rd leg. You bring a plus indicator and you're taken out. So maybe there's some styles issues that the coaches are aware of here.
Big disengage around the
around
BILOUS blade.
Wow, what a double. This is a toe-to-toe battle for the world championship right here.
Double. A double.
3 in a row. Well, we can go all the way to 35, but we sort of know that's not going to happen.
Oh, nice. Big beat on the blade from BILOUS.
Yep, big clunk.
Ooh. Qiyao Qiyao tried that move again.
To no avail.
Come back here.
Chasing her onto the street. A 2-point lead for BILOUS-GRIDZHAK. She should try to do second intention, try to draw knee, because she's very strong on the blade. Let's see if she can do that.
Double.
No need for BILOUS-GRIDZHAK to attack here. Try to draw your opponent out.
Wow. Double.
Ooh, she got nailed. Oh. Okay. I know she's frustrated.
Yeah. I mean, that was what an exchange on the back line.
Yeah, that was something, and it's frustrating because she pushed BILOUS-GRIDZHAK to the back at the end of the piece. She has an advantage there, but can't seem to get the one-lighter.
Whoa!
Opens up that all-important two-touch lead again. Knee doesn't want to get hit again here in this period. Yes, you can see that. 2 is enough. Well, maybe she's revving it up again for one more try.
That's it. 27-25. So that's 7 for knee.
And 8 for BILOUS-GRIDZHAK. She's plus 1 there. That was big. She came off the bench and did a really good job with a +1 indicator off the bench, which is good.
Okay, it is Jiang Huishuang on to face Alina DMYTRUK. And DMYTRUK in this, she needs to be really, really on her game.
Which she hasn't been so far in this gold medal match. She's -5. And Jiang's -4. So let's see which one of these two is going to step up in this penultimate or next to last, depending on what you like, leg.
Okay.
Starts off with a nice beat attack. I think surprised Jiang there. Oh, her strap from the knickers came off down her arm.
The what?
The strap, what do you call it?
Suspenders?
Oh, suspenders.
No, it wasn't that. It was Knickers.
I think you're just annoyed because I said next to last.
I'm annoyed because you said knickers.
Meanwhile, back to a 3-point lead for Ukraine. China cannot let this get away. Jiang has to be really careful here. I think DMYTRUK, who prefers to be on her side of the piece, she's looking for that opening for the beat attack like she scored the first one. Because she knows Jiang is pushing. She's thinking more about offense and defense, and she could be open to an attack. Tush, the riposte was no, and the remise was good.
DMYTRUK can't get down in the dumps over that. She's not. She's got to hold the line.
She's preparing with that beat attack. The question is, does she go all the way? She goes for the riposte. That time she got it.
Lovely parry. Lovely riposte.
That riposte was set up by those two beat attack preparations, which set up the defensive action.
Feint to the foot. Oh, draws the attack.
On the preparation. So now it's back up to a
4-point.
Yeah. And does Jiang go for it, or does she shut it down and leave it for Lee to bring it on home? Looks like she might be doing that because Kenny Rogers said you need no one to hold him, no one to fold him. This might be the time to fold him.
Jiang only has 1 point in this 8th and penultimate leg.
And no one to fold him indeed.
Okay, kudos to Alina DMYTRUK. $30, 26. So 3 in it for DMYTRUK, 1 for Jiang. It will be Xinyao to close for China. and MAKSYMENKO.
It's going to be tough to overcome her the way she's fencing. Jiang finishes -6, DMYTRUK -3. Lee is quick on her feet, just as quick as MAKSYMENKO, it appears.
Okay.
There's one.
I just went over her shoulder.
Gets it right back.
Yep. Well, she got the blade. Didn't get the riposte.
On the prep, MAKSYMENKO saw an opening. Back up to 5 as this hill is becoming bigger to climb against a very formidable MAKSYMENKO who won a Grand Prix at the senior level within the last month.
It wasn't just a Grand Prix, it was the Budapest Épée Grand Prix. I mean, that's the level that it takes. Double.
Well, Lee started off with that quick one. You thought something could be brewing here. But that doesn't appear to be the case. I think, did she get hit in the mask? Is that the issue here?
I think her glasses.
It did here. She got hit in the mask, yeah. To add insult to injury. Good.
It was a 4-point margin, is now 6. Double.
Lee has to push MAKSYMENKO back a little bit further there so she can't take that last retreat on the attempted double.
Ooh. Another double. 1 minute left on the clock in the 9th and final leg of this gold medal match. Ooh.
Right here, the referee say core cord, which means body contact, which stops the action.
The Chinese boxer shouting at Zakbadze.
So he's not going to start the clock. He's going to say LA and then go 1, 2, 3 with his hands, but not start the clock because the clock went off 3 seconds. See, 1, watch his hand, 2.
Double.
Yeah.
Very timely.
Indeed.
Back to a 6-point margin.
Oh my! She's able to get down into a crouch because she's going to fall over and she still has her balance. It's amazing.
With this hit rate, she could probably reach 45.
It's getting close.
I can't wait to see it.
You said at the beginning MAKSYMENKO was the X factor here because she had a rough time in the individual and she's the best of the group. And she's plus 11. She's plus 11 as of right now, so she was the difference.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All you can do is tip your cap to Anna MAKSYMENKO and her Ukraine teammates.
She can reach 45. 3.77 seconds remaining on the clock. She does it. She does it. 45-34.
See, just let them celebrate. The most spontaneous celebration. You win a world championship. Let them come on and hug themselves, and they can salute afterwards.
Our 2025 Junior and Cadet World Championships Junior Women's Épée Team are the world champions.
Didn't think you were going to say that. You did say yesterday. You did say yesterday that they were going to be a formidable team today. You called it. You did foreshadow this.
But I know some people that are going to be very, very, very happy. What an impressive performance. So 45. She scored 15 in the ninth leg. And Xinyao had 8. 34. Yeah, she had 8, but I think 5 of those were on doubles.
Could have been, but Ukraine had